Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I am just south of Casa Grande, Arizona, on Thornton Road, just about a mile south of Interstate 8. And if you come here, this is where you will find several old domes right by the side of the road. It's a really strange collection of domes. It really makes you wonder, really makes me wonder, what the heck are these? So I'm going to go in and show you what they look like up close. There are sidewalks here around the domes. Let's go in this one. That's all it is, a dome. You got a good echo talking in here. And the floor, all sorts of graffiti around the floor. And then for each hole you see on the floor, the sun coming through. There are also some rectangular holes drilled. Looks like it's got some metal pipes going down. That's the first dome, but the one next to it is a connected series of 4 domes. So let's go in there. Wow, this makes for a really big room. And a really big canvas, you might say, to draw your pictures on. The floor is concrete. You see this? There is a big piece here that has somehow worn through, and on the roof, one piece there that I don't think was intended to be. Otherwise, this one does not have the oval holes that the other one did. This next one over is another series of 4 domes, and a big piece has been broken out of here, I suspect from vandalism, with all the other vandalism you see. Now this one has a big rectangular hole cut out that looks like it was originally there. And a big door here, and a square door on the back, but then there are 2 pieces to the side of the door that looks like someone had just taken the hammer and busted through. The next one is another series of 4 domes, but the 3rd and 4th dome has just crashed in. So there's the front of it. You can see 2 dome sections here, and the 3rd and 4th dome section has just totally collapsed. Wonder how that happened. So that's about it. There's not any other domes around here. This is the other side. It's got a door here. And this one has, I guess they weren't oval, they're round holes cut out into the roof. That they're almost perfectly round holes, so those were originally there, I'm sure. And then off to the north side is a big concrete slab, or 2 pieces of the slab, and a square hole here. And that's all the domes that are around. So I'm going to do some research and see if I can find out what these are and why they're here and what happened, and then whatever I find, I'll post a link in the description below this video. So if you're traveling Interstate 8, just a little ways west of Interstate 10 between Tucson and Phoenix, you might want to stop by here and take a look. It's kind of interesting. Very unusual to find something like this. It always gets me when I find graffiti like this that has the big fat letters. Biggs, Rebzel. It doesn't mean anything to me. I have no idea what that means. So whatever they were trying to convey by doing this graffiti, I think is just pointless. Unless it really says something that you can decipher and make something out of. Otherwise, what good is it to bother to do it anyway in the expense of all that paint? Here's something somebody has stenciled on the floor. Now that's a message. The acoustics in this place are pretty amazing. Listen as I step onto this. This is the cap of a paint can. Listen to this. Can't believe how loud that was. Isn't that something? Amazing acoustics in here. It's almost like a gun going off. You got these big concrete slabs between the domes. Interesting. Here's a panorama of the whole complex. How about that? Interesting. This looks like they were planning to build a fourth set of 4 domes. The concrete is in the shape of the base for putting in another set of 4 domes. And the steel reinforcements there are set in, but there's no remains of any domes here. So I don't think there was a dome here and then it was taken down. If it was, they took down every single little piece of it. There are some people living over there, fairly close to it. So it'll be interesting to find out what I find in my research about these domes. Here's another foundation for another set of 4 domes that looks like was never built. Now the only one that's a single dome is the first one that's the closest to the road. And it is built differently than the others, because instead of being a plain dome like this is, you can see that it's more shaped like a flying saucer, you might say. Well, just thought you would like to see these. Good day, folks.